Canelo vs Kovalev is official for November 2nd. We break it down next. Please like and subscribe. Help us hit 10,000 subscribers. Share on all forms of social media. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Champion. Well, we are going to get another unnecessary catchweight fight between two fighters in drastically different weight classes. Middleweight champ Canelo Alvarez and WBO light heavyweight champ Sergey the Crusher Kovalev will take place on November 2nd. Now, I am usually completely opposed to these types of ridiculous fights because they are ridiculous. But I'm actually okay with this one. Unlike Kell Brook vs Triple G, unlike Canelo vs Khan, unlike Rigo vs Lomachenko, unlike Mikey vs Spence, Canelo has a real chance to win this fight. He's younger and has the right style, and maybe getting Kovalev, who is aging and coming off a relatively short turnaround. Perhaps he's getting him at the right time. Canelo has perhaps the right style, too, right? Like just stylistically, if I said, how do you beat Kovalev, you kind of replicate Canelo's style. He's a boxer who can get on the inside and bang away at the body. Look, it's not unreasonable to think that Canelo gets a stoppage. Could y'all imagine if he stops Kovalev? You know, and he could break down the body if he can get inside the jab and constantly get to that body. He can break him down. His power carried to 168. We don't know if his power will carry to 175, but it could. If he can bang away at the body, break him down, and then get him out late, that could happen. But we can also flip that around. Look, Kovalev is drastically bigger. Boxing has weight classes for a reason. He will have a huge reach advantage, a huge size advantage, and height advantage. He's got not a good jab, a great jab. If Canelo can't figure out how to get inside that jab, get underneath that jab consistently, to get on the inside, if Kovalev can keep him at range with that jab, he will eventually set up Canelo with that right hand and ice him. I mean ice him. Face plant Canelo into the canvas. That will happen eventually if Canelo can't get on the inside. This is a really interesting fight, guys. I mean, I've gone back and forth. I'm not going to make my prediction yet. I am leaning towards Canelo, believe it or not. But I'm not going to make my prediction yet. I want to see the two face off. I want to see just how big of a size advantage he may have. I saw this a lot with Mikey and Spence. A lot of people initially said Mikey has a chance. Then the two guys stood next to each other, and the size difference was just so drastic. Everyone was like, oh, no, Mikey's got no shot. So I want to see the two face off. I want to see just how much bigger Kovalev is than Canelo. But Canelo definitely has a chance. I can draw up the blueprint for Canelo to win. Can he execute that? I don't know. But the game plan is the same for Kovalev. If Kovalev can keep him at the end of his jab, which is a great jab, he will eventually set up that right hand and ice him. So there's a good chance either fighter can win. And I'm interested to see the line and how the line changes and moves over the course of time. And I want to address the haters who say Canelo is somehow ducking by fighting Kovalev. He's ducking the other middleweights. Let me ask you this. Who would win between Sergey Derevyanchenko or Sergey Kovalev? Every one of y'all, if you're being honest, just said Kovalev, right? So if he didn't fight Kovalev, he had to fight Derevyanchenko. So those were basically the two options. Fight Derevyanchenko to keep his IBF belt, or let it go and try to make the Kovalev fight. He chose the Kovalev fight. So who would you rather have seen? Who would win that fight between Kovalev, if it's Kovalev and Derevyanchenko? It's a stupid question. Obviously, Kovalev would win. Okay, second question. Which fight is more interesting? Canelo versus Derevyanchenko or Canelo versus Kovalev? If y'all are being honest, y'all just said Canelo versus Kovalev. So Canelo is fighting a better fighter in a more interesting fight, and y'all saying he's somehow ducking. That he should have fought Derevyanchenko instead? If you're saying that, that is just A1 hating, and y'all are dismissed. It's silly. This is a better fight. It's a more challenging fight. It's a more interesting fight. Like, and I like Derevyanchenko, but he's not going to beat Canelo. Like, he's not going to lose. He lost to Jacobs, and Jacobs lost to Canelo. Like, I know the triangle doesn't work. The triangle theory doesn't work here. But Derevyanchenko's not beating Canelo. Let's keep it 100. Canelo can outbox him for days. Canelo can outbang him on the inside. And I like Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko made moments in that fight. He may have some level of success at some points, but he's not beating Canelo Alvarez. Okay, so put that aside. Kovalev can beat him, and Canelo can beat Kovalev. So this is just a better fight. It's a bigger fight, a more profitable fight. It's just better across the board. It's obviously better for DAZN. It's just better. So no, I just wanted to address that. Kovalev's not ducking. Okay, he's reaching for greatness. And if he wins, if Canelo stops Kovalev, think about that. He'll be pound for pound number one. He can't not be. Right? Like, if he beats Kovalev, he jumps up 2 weight classes and beats the king of 175. He's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. This is his shot at greatness. And it's not out of reach. He could win that fight. So that's everything I love about the fight. You know, that's why I love the fight. It's a shot for greatness. I can see both guys winning. Both guys I can see winning by stoppage, too. So there's everything. That's everything I love about the fight. Here's what I don't love about the fight. Here's what I don't love about this fight. It's a catchweight fight. If you want to beat Cove, go up to his weight class. That's 175. Fight him there. No silliness. No, let's make a weight. Look, there are 17 weight classes. 17 weight classes. Pick one. Don't make up another one. If you want to shoot for greatness and be the light heavyweight champ, go fight him at the light heavyweight limit of 175 pounds. Go fight him in a light heavyweight fight. Go fight him at some ridiculous catchweight. I hate catchweight fights. If you want to be the light heavyweight champ, the light heavyweight champ is 175 and below. Go fight him at a fight where the weight limit's 175. Don't do this silly stuff. And what if Kovalev misses weight? The fight is off. This is the fight you want. What if Kovalev comes in at 174 3/4 or 175? The fight is off? No, it's not. He's not going to make the fight. So you may make some more money, which is good. But, I mean, look, the fight's not off. And I would be surprised if Kovalev didn't make weight. If he came in somewhere between 172 and 175, that would not surprise me at all. If I was Kovalev, I would probably do it. I want to win this fight. And if I had to pay him a couple $100,000, I want to win the fight. That's more important to me. There's no need for the fight. It's the second thing, right? So it's a catchweight fight. It's the first reason, and there's no need for the fight. No one was demanding this fight. Look, Canelo has a ton of options at 160. Andre, Triple G, Jim Cholo, Billy Joe, tons of options. Derevyanchenko, tons of options. He came up with this idea to fight Kovalev, who has a ton of options at 175. Kovalev has a ton of options at 175, most noticeably Bivol in the unification fight, which would be a great fight. Or Vazdik, or Beterbiev, or Cabildo Ramirez. Tons of options. Lots of options. Great both guys have tons of excellent options. No need for these two guys to fight each other. When they're really, both guys are in really competitive weight classes. Deep weight classes with excellent champions, evenly matched champions. Go fight those guys. You don't need to jump up 2 weight classes and then make up a weight class, and fight each other. No one was calling for it. And Canelo made this up, right? Did this fight up. No one was asking for Canelo versus Kovalev. No one was asking for Canelo versus Khan. He just made it. This is the fight he wanted, and he's the star, so he made it. Why not clean out 160, then go to 168 and try to clean out 168? If you clean out both those divisions, then go to 75. And I understand Kovalev will be long gone by then. He's already 36. But come on, guys, fight the best guys at your own size. Fight Andre, fight Billy Joe, fight Cholo, clean out those guys. You haven't even cleaned out your own division. He could. I'd favor him to beat all those guys, but he hasn't done it yet. Right? But this is the right time to catch Kovalev. Kovalev just came off a war. He's aging. He's a short turnaround. Kovalev might get knocked out, but Kovalev also may knock him out. But there was no reason for the fight. No one was demanding the fight. And then both guys are in stacked weight classes. Fight the champions in your own weight class. But that's my thoughts on that. That's what I love and what I don't like about the fight. But I'm a fan of the fight. I am. I'd rather have this fight than Derevyanchenko. I think the timing is right. I'm into it. I think it's great for the zone. I think it's great for the sport. Canelo is obviously the superstar with a huge following. Kovalev plays an excellent villain. People will hate Kovalev, which will sell the fight. I think this fight is excellent. But there are things I don't like about it. But ultimately, I'm a fan of the fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. I don't know. Whenever I get a fight, I don't know who's going to win. I'm into that fight. When you get 2 world champions, who I don't know who's going to win, even better. But that's what I like. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Let me know if you guys like the fight, who you think is going to win the fight. Please remember to like and subscribe. Help us hit 10,000 subscribers. Share on all forms of social media. Leave us a comment for another edition of Sunday Morning Champion. From Texas to the world, this is 3D Boxing saying thank you and God bless.
Enjoy 3D Boxing vlog videos? Show us some love by clicking the like button. Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3dboxingvlog.com is also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.